Why is feedback not that readily given though? That's I've noticed. So there is this common complaint from job seekers that yeah, you as a job seeker are expected to respond and stay on top of emails, but a recruiter often just ghosts them. They don't when if something goes bad or they're not chosen for the job, you hardly hear, and it's a long period of waiting time before they have to give up on any hopes they have of a job if they don't hear back. What is it that's keeping recruiters from sharing to the candidate that, well, this didn't work out, good luck? Is that like a liability thing? Because I don't just see one or two recruiters do this. It's so prevalent in the industry. What do you think is the reason behind that?
Right. So what's happening in the background is an absolute wild goose chase. Uh, so so often if a recruiter never responds back, it's because they never got a definitive answer from the hiring manager. So they might have reached out to you, said, "Hey, your profile looks really good. Would I be able to extend your resume to the hiring manager?" And the hiring manager doesn't go over the resume, kind of lets it sit, has maybe analysis paralysis and thinks, well, I don't want to outright reject this person because I want to interview these other people and possibly this person's right. Or maybe they've paused the search completely. There's, a million and a half reasons why. But it really is this kind of, the recruiter is essentially the the mouthpiece between the hiring manager and the candidate. And I will tell you something that also gives light to why feedback isn't given. So when I was working as the head of HR, and I just had this bug to give back. This is before I started my YouTube channel. I thought, okay, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make us the best candidate experience company that any of these candidates have ever seen. And even if they're rejected, they are going to get an email with me with not only why they were rejected, but ideas for how they can improve their application to other companies. And I thought I was going to be everyone's hero. And I'm telling you right now, when I gave people feedback about how they could improve their cover letter or their application, people got extremely defensive. Most people are pretty terrible at taking feedback. And so what I realized was not only was this like emotionally exhausting, time intensive, but if they also weren't if they weren't negative, maybe they were kind of positive, but then they expected a second chance. They expected to hop on the phone with me. They expected to be able to submit another application, be considered again. And so ultimately, it was just a really bad idea for me to actually communicate with these job seekers in the way that I thought was what everyone wanted.